I'm on the perfect grind. I'm on the come up, and you know you gotta give us that. And I'm headed for the top. Now I got my hands up to the skies. I never give up. I got my hands up to the skies. I never.
Hey, Tasteful family, it's your girl Divine T, and thank you for tuning in to Divine Taste. The flavor of the week is
In the Aura.
I'm here with the owner of In the Aura, Brittany. Brittany, how are you?
I'm well. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. Brittany, tell us, where are you located?
So In the Aura is based out of Long Beach, but for the most part we are throughout Los Angeles doing lots of events.
Okay. So you said you have events in Los Angeles and you're based out of Long Beach. Do you ever travel outside of Long Beach or Los Angeles?
Yeah, so we pretty much source throughout SoCal, but for the most part it's going to be Los Angeles County.
Can you tell us about your company? What do you actually do and where you got the name from?
So what I actually do is I make, for the most part, these beautiful soy candles. And the name In the Aura is basically your mood, your persona. So a lot of the names you'll see, like this one is I'm an intellectual. And so it's basically your personality is how I get the names. And so In the Aura just encompasses all of those personalities characteristics that we all have.
Brittany, tell us, what's the motive behind your company?
So the motive behind In the Aura is split into two things. There's the actual business itself and then the brand and the naming. So the business itself, I saw this post online a few years ago, and it said you should make money how you used to spend money. And for some reason, I immediately thought of candles. Don't know why to this day, why they came to my mind, because I spend my money in a lot of places. But that's what came to my mind. So it just kind of really stuck with me. I've seen lots of great posts, but that one really stuck with me, and it just was on my mind, heavy. And I saw myself in dreams in a candle business, and I thought that was really strange too. So I really started doing my research. I looked into how to make candles, and I just started tinkering, and I really enjoyed what I was doing. I enjoyed making the scents and combining them. And as far as the brand itself, the naming, when I moved out here, I'm actually originally from Memphis, Tennessee. Shout out to Memphis. And I moved out here, and I noticed a lot of people would ask me, what do you do, as opposed to how do you do, which I thought was really strange. So I intentionally would ask people, tell me about yourself. How are you doing? Tell me about you. Right. And I noticed people would say things like, oh, I'm a mom, I'm an actress, I work over here, I'm married, I have these kids, or etc. But then I would go, so tell me about you. I now understand who you're in relationship with. I understand your obligations, where you work, what city you live in. What about you? And a lot of people would get stuck there because they didn't know how to just talk about themselves. So when I made these scents, I made them and I started filling these, they would inspire me to different personalities. Okay. For example, I have Intellectual right here with me. And Intellectual is a scent of mahogany and teakwood. I don't know if you want to smell it, but it reminds me of just studying. Right. It reminds me of being in your zone, reading books and studying. So when I smelled that, I thought, it reminds me of someone intellectual. It reminds me of someone who has a bookshelf wide of all sorts of things. Right. And that's how I named it, and that's how I've named all of my scents.
Okay. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
So finding out different personalities, if a person wants to purchase a candle, they want to look for something similar to them or the mood that they want to be in?
Both. So you have people that really like the scent Crybaby, which is like a spring rain. Some of them cry a lot, some of them don't. You know what I mean? So either it will remind you of someone that you know, or it's a characteristic of what you feel, or you just like the scent. It could be any of the three.
Are you working alone? Do you have any partners?
I have assistants who help me to sort through it, but for the most part, it's me running. Expanding. Gotcha.
With your business, do you plan on expanding or keeping it at a small business?
I do hope to one day have a store, or maybe a few stores, particularly one back in my hometown and one in LA. And I want to make it just a place where you can just come and enjoy the scents and have some me time. I don't want it to be a pressuring, harassing, did you buy something? Can I help you? Would you like me to get you a basket? Here's a basket anyway. I don't want to pressure people like a lot of companies do. I just want you to just come, chill, and enjoy it.
Do you have a website where people can purchase candles?
Absolutely. You can go to intheaura.com, and also on the 4th of the month, you'll notice that there are new scents, and I revamped the site for that month on the 4th.
Social media. What's your social media handle?
Social media, on Facebook, you can find us at In The Aura, and on Instagram, it's at In The Aura Official. So don't forget the word official.
when people order, how long does it take for them to get their order?
So it depends. If you want something customized like this one was made, it may take a little longer. Typically, it takes me 1 to 3 business days to actually get you boxed up, shipped up, wrapped up, and then I normally use 2-day shipping to get it out to you.
Okay, that's pretty quick.
Thank you. I try.
Well, you heard it here first, Tasteful Family. We have Brittany, the owner of In the Aura. Scented candles smell really, really great. Go ahead and visit her at her website to place your order or follow her on Instagram. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Divine Tayst. Follow me on Instagram at Divine Tayst or like my page at Divine Tayst. Saturday we release the video of the week, the flavor of the week. This week's flavor of the week is
In the Aura.
Until next Saturday, see you next time.
Bye guys.